Hey everyone. This is a bit of a different video than usual. You all know Flood Escape 2 community maps, right? The Roblox game that my YouTube channel primarily centers around? Well, Flood Escape 2 community maps has recently been taken down by Roblox because of their automated moderation system. No, I am not joking, but I wish I was. I first caught wind of this because of a video that Chris Semler made about this whole situation. I will be linking that video in the description as it is my main source of information, and some of the screenshots will come from that video. So, you may be asking, why did Flood Escape 2 community maps get taken down in the first place? Well, there was some sort of personal information that was leaked due to a certain asset. What asset caused this to happen? What personal information was leaked? Well, according to what CrazyBlocks has told and shown us in a Blue Sky post, he doesn't even have any way of knowing because the Automod didn't point out a single example of this. Also, the model that contained the asset in question had been around for months without there ever being any issue up until now. So because of an Automod system, CrazyBlocks is now just going to have to comb through the entire model to find out what asset may be causing this and try to determine whether the asset was actually causing any information to be leaked. I don't even want to know how tedious that process must be. All of this because the Automod decided to be obtuse and difficult, and we don't even know how long this may last. It could last a short period of time, which hopefully it does. It could take unnecessarily long, or it could just be permanently gone for all we know. There's already many examples of how terrible Roblox's mod system is, but this is just ridiculous. Now, let's move on to how this may affect the Flood Escape community. This is going to negatively affect so many parts of the Flood Escape 2 community, both directly and indirectly. No one will be able to make maps anymore, no one will be able to play any community-made maps, and map highlights in the original Flood Escape 2 game will be gone. I know there's some map makers that really enjoy making maps for the community to play, so I can imagine they'd be pretty unhappy upon realizing they can't create maps anymore. And I also know there's plenty of talented and hardcore players that are quite passionate about beating difficult maps. So I can imagine they won't be too happy with not being able to play those maps anymore, well, unless they're willing to migrate to Tria OS. And even casual Flood Escape 2 players may be negatively affected by this since they won't be able to play any more highlight maps, because highlight maps originate from Flood Escape 2 community maps. Flood Escape 2 community maps being taken down is going to cause so many hardships for the Flood Escape community, and it's all because of Roblox's idiotic mod system. Also, on a more personal note, I have been organizing a video involving a bunch of my friends for about a week now, and because of Flood Escape 2 community maps getting taken down, I'm gonna have to either delay the video for I don't even know how long, or just use Tria OS as a substitute. One last thing I want to highlight is what CrazyBlocks himself has said in regards to the situation. On top of what we have already covered when it comes to the information that CrazyBlocks has posted, he's also made a few more posts on Blue Sky about how he feels when it comes to this whole thing. Thanks for the support with regards to Roblox causing issues with FEC and FE2CM. In the grand scheme of things, it's just another moderation mess up on Roblox's part, in that they've also failed to tell me what's wrong, but I would like my life to not face this issue. Nearly 10 years ago, I began working on something that changed everything for me. I'm forever grateful for that, but the enthusiasm has waned over the past few years, and I've been struggling to articulate why. This fear of my work and my joy in it being lost is the best I could say for why I feel like I initially stepped back from FE2 development. I simply can't see a future I'm happy with where my liberties of thriving as a creative get stripped away with the requirements of being an engineer or maintainer. So it appears that CrazyBlocks always had some sort of fear that something like this would happen, since it should be common knowledge that there are many problems with how Roblox is run, and it took a toll on his motivation to keep working on and updating his Roblox games. Well, unfortunately, his fears actually came through after both Flood Escape 1 and Flood Escape 2 community maps got taken down, and he wasn't given a clear reason for it. He has mentioned that he is trying to take the best course of action, so we'll see how that turns out. I just wish the best for CrazyBlocks and hope he can get this sorted out. That's it for the stuff related to Roblox itself, and now for what I will do in the near future. Honestly, going forward, I'm not sure if I'm going to be uploading any content until this gets resolved, but I have been considering getting back into speedrunning Atari games, so maybe I'll do that for the time being before Flood Escape 2 community maps hopefully gets reinstated. So, in conclusion, Roblox's Automod system sucks, and now my favorite game on that platform has suffered because of it. Players are being pushed away from Flood Escape as a whole because a big part of it is gone now, and it's not even CrazyBlocks' fault. It's all because of Roblox's terrible mod system. So with all that out of the way, this is where I will round off the video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below what you think of this whole situation. Thank you for watching the video, and see you next time.